Yo, what's good, people? Up early in the a.m., getting some coffee in this messy kitchen. If finna make me some of this good albacore tuna. I'm not advertising, but that shit good. But y'all, I'm here to talk about that. Let's get right to it. So what I do through and through is bring you the news with a twist. It's just my point of view. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Now, King David Boxer Die. I'm gonna get to that. I'm coming to that program or broadcast that you got. I'm gonna be there. I've been, man, it's been crazy. It ain't even been crazy. It's just been busy. I'm just say busy. Thriller, I got right with you, my guy, but I missed the show the other day. Missed the show last night. I want to check it out. I want to shout the Blood Box too. I ain't just shouting dudes out. Some people say, "Oh, he know these dudes now." I be on their shows, and it is what it is. But y'all, let's get to it. Now I want to talk to y'all about this whole shit. Whole shit. Now we're gonna get Canelo Alvarez ass, but somebody done took the whole gold medal from Canelo Alvarez. They did, and his name is Jermell Charlo. Him and Jamal up there, but Jermell Charlo. The reason why I say Jermell Charlo is because I know y'all heard what he had to say about Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, told him that he has to humble himself, do what's best, fight Earl Spence, do what he says, because if he go up there, he gonna get knocked out. Now, I know a lot of bitch niggas. Yes, I'm talking to the bitch niggas, right? I ain't talking to real box fans. I know a lot of bitch niggas gonna say, wow, Jermell Charlo said some hard shit. He said he'll knock you out. Really? They ain't no hard shit. Where I'm from, the hard shit is sign the contract, I'm free, you free. Castano hurt, sign the contract if you want to and get your ass knocked out. Sign the contract. That's the hard shit. The hard shit be going on Twitter, at Bud Crawford, I'm free. You think you can beat me? Sign the contract. That's the hard shit. But nobody ain't trying to do the hard shit. For some reason, this guy, Terrence Bud Crawford, has been avoided. I've been saying this for years. This dude is a monster. This dude is something serious. And a lot of y'all just catching up to this shit. The dudes at 47 don't want to fight him. You got the dude that's supposed to be the best at 154 pounds don't want to fight him. But when Danny Garcia was talking about going up to 54, oh, come on up here. But Bud Crawford can't get that? It's interesting. Omaha, Nebraska, stand the fuck up. I'm not from Omaha. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. But Omaha, Nebraska, stand the fuck up. Everybody need to say Omaha, Nebraska, stand the fuck up. Because this dude here. Now these men fight for a living. These dudes, Charlos, Canelos, Buzz, Spences, all these dudes fight for a living. So you gotta be a different type of animal, different type of person to be a fighter for a living. To train yourself just to go into combat for a living. You do this, even though they're making millions. You do this, millions, 100,000s, whatever. They well off. You do this for a living as a combat sport. Just like some people teach us. I work on ACs and electricity. Some other people might be barbers, mechanics, shit you do for a living. These folks fight for a living. So it's a whole different animal. So when I say whole shit and all this shit, even though those words are disrespectful, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, because those dudes are some bad motherfuckers. But they acting like some hoes for some people that supposed to be fighters. Hoes. 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 Say it with me now. Hoes. And all you dudes is holding their dicks, hoes. I done seen videos on YouTube talking about, well, Jermell Charlo told Bud Crawford. He ain't tell him shit. He just told him he was scared. Any person, you ain't got to be nobody that live in the streets. You ain't got to be nobody that's from the most low income spot in the motherfucking world to know how to fight or to know when the motherfucker real. For the people that's real, go back and listen to what Jermell Charlo said. And what about what he said was real? What about he said was a warning? It sounded like he was scared to me. You trying to offer this dude advice, they gonna say he ain't worth shit. Hold on. This dude Bud Crawford's been pound for pound on the pound for pound list longer than Spence been the champion. Been on the pound for pound list longer than Charlo's been the champion. He been on the pound for pound list longer than most of these dudes been champions. That's one. Two, he's been up multiple weight classes. Multiple weight classes. 35, 40, 47. And think about 54. Where Charlo been? 54. So this dude coming up from 35 and thinking about going to 54, and you scared. You scared? You ain't say, come on. We got killers up here. Come on. That's all you supposed to say. Come on, we got killers up here. Any mess for Bud Crawford? The message is we got killers up here. And I'm the king. Come on. Swim in these shark-infested waters. But that ain't what he said. He sounded like a bitch. That's what bitches say. Don't come over here. I'll knock you out. Nah, real motherfucker gonna say, come on, bring your ass over here so I can knock your motherfucking ass out. You see the difference? Do you see the difference? Don't come over here, I'm gonna knock you out. Bring your ass over here so I can knock you the fuck out. And all you dudes love quoting Roy Jones Jr. You love showing Roy Jones Jr. videos, but you know Roy Jones would have did. Roy Jones probably wouldn't have been on IG, but even if he was on IG, he'd have been adding Terrence Crawford. He probably would have put him in a video with him, telling Terrence Crawford what he gonna do to him and to sign the contract. That's what real motherfuckers do. But Charlo on this internet shit like the rest of the motherfuckers. Why are they scared of Terrence Bud Crawford? And then another thing is, why can't you clown ass people see that shit? Maybe y'all was the motherfuckers getting smacked and whooped and shit. Because I saw this shit when he instantly run up on the dudes. Their energy changed. I was like, damn, what the fuck? Especially from being the boogeyman to, well, you gotta talk to Al. Thurman went from Crawford fight me to, well, Crawford's not on the list right now. Jermell Charlo went from Earl Spencer beat you out, knock your ass out to, why don't you fight Earl Spencer? Take what he gives you. Ennis and Ortiz, they're making names. What do Ennis and Ortiz got to do with anything? Why these dudes naming any dude in the welterweight division? And then they still bring up the Bob Arum excuse. He is no longer with Bob Arum. But we ain't got to keep preaching that. That's being a dead horse. That's why I don't like talking about boxing. That's why I don't like talking to some of you clowns, because some of you clowns act like y'all don't know 1 + 1 is 2. Are you fucking idiots? Or are you fucking idiots? That's why I do not like to talk to anybody that's an Earl Spence fan. Anybody. I don't like to talk to them. I don't like to talk to fanboys. If you're a fan of a particular boxer, I don't like to talk to you. Because when it comes to that certain boxer, your ass gets stupid. You're stupid. You're acting like you his bitch. You acting like you his woman. That's how y'all act. Whether it's Canelo, whether it's Wilder, whether it's AJ, whether it's motherfucking Earl Spence, whoever. We supposed to be boxing fans. We like boxing before these motherfuckers got here. We were fans of Mike Tyson, Holyfield, Lennox Lewis, Roy Jones, James Toney, Pernell Whitaker, Oscar De La Hoya Trinidad, Floyd, Manny. Ain't none of them here. Ain't none of them here. You see how that work? Them dudes that fought back then, ain't none of them here to fight no more. You see how that work? And the sport kept going. You don't hear people saying, well, Roy Jones. Roy don't fight no more. Now we might talk about him in with something he might say. You know, when he give a comment or something. Or we might say, you know what? If Roy Jones fought Triple G, or if Roy Jones fought Canelo, what would happen? In dream matchups or something. But come on now. What are we doing here? You got a grown-ass man in a whole nother division telling a dude that's smaller than him, coming up from 135, telling him, begging him to do what Earl Spence say. And I know y'all Earl Spence fanboys like, yeah, he should do what Earl Spence say. What the fuck does that sound like? Y'all gonna tell Terrence, shout out to Blood Boxing. Y'all gonna tell Terrence Bud Crawford that y'all bosses over there. That y'all bosses. We bosses. We got egos. We a boss. What the fuck you think Terrence Bud Crawford is? He got more money than all y'all at PBC. Give me the PBC fighter that's making more money than Terrence Bud Crawford. You say Earl Spence, but that's been proven false. Give me the PBC fighter that's making more money than Terrence Bud Crawford. Give me the PBC fighter that's making more money than Terrence Bud Crawford. I'll wait. Anybody. Anyone. Why y'all talking about their paper? Tell me. Show me. Shut up, Mia. Gotta shut the dogs up. Come here. Here go mine. He's straight. Here go Mia. This my monster. This causing all trouble. It's all right, Mia. Don't start that bark. Come on, man. That one, he don't want to come over here because he's scared of the monster. But yo, I'm gonna cut this short because they hungry. All I gotta say, Jermell Charlo, you's a real hoe. What you said was some hoe shit. Ain't no way around it. And anybody that try to explain it, they on some hoe shit. No matter how you slice it. A dude coming up from 135, and you ain't saying, let's make it happen. Danny Garcia, you want to make happen. Interesting. I knew you was, you weren't thorough as you claim to be. You weren't thorough as you claim to be. Because you move too funny. And dudes that move funny, real motherfucker gonna be real motherfucker. Win, lose, or draw. But you funny style niggas, you WWE niggas, like females and shit. Not saying like me, I say you acting like females and shit. He got the most money. He got the most tattoos. Ooh, he's built. Ooh, he turns up the most. We like him. Like some bitches. When this is about boxing. It's about who can do what inside that ring with them motherfucking hands. That's what this all about. That's how you become popular. That's how you get your money. By being the best boxer. Not the best talker. Now people want to use the Floyd, say Floyd this, Floyd that, but Floyd, pretty boy Floyd Mayweather, put in work. Put in work in several weight classes. It ain't his fault he had to gift the gab. Money Mayweather, he still put in work. Ain't his fault he had to gift the gab. You can say what you want about their careers, but these dudes trying to emulate this shit without putting in the work. The only one that's putting in work right now is Terrence Bud Crawford. Trying to put in the work, but they ain't gonna let him. Another one, Booba Andrade, they don't want to fight him. Why? I know why. Just like dudes that want to fight Rick and Dial back in the day. Because they were scared they won't get their ass beat. But how do you go around claiming that you the best? Claiming that you the best. I'm this, I'm that, I whoop a motherfucker, blah, 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 blah. But when somebody comes up and say, yo, I heard you were pretty good. Let's do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Stay over there. What kind of shit is that? But they welcome other lesser opponents with open arms. But a motherfucker always say, Terrence Bud Crawford has to do more. More like what? Go up multiple divisions? Check. More like what? Be on the pound for pound list longer than these dudes was champions? Bud was on the pound for pound list before Spence was a champion. He was on the pound for pound list before Charlo was a champion. What are we talking about? Fact check me on that. What are we talking about? He got more championship fights than both of them put together. What are we talking about? So what more does Bud Crawford have to do? He did dismantle everybody fought at 47. Stop the toughest opponent that Spence ever had, Sean Porter. What does Bud Crawford have to do? Oh, Sean Porter's washed up. It's always an excuse. Now, if he get a hold of Earl Spence, if Bud get a hold of Earl Spence, Spence was damaged. He had an eye accident, whatever. He was Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo was he was too weight drained for the division. It's always gonna be some motherfucking excuse to tarnish the legacy of Terrence Bud Crawford. I'm gonna say it. Been saying it for a while. Terrence Bud Crawford, best fighter since Floyd Money Mayweather, hands down. No discussion, no debate. I don't care. You can say Andre Ward, whatever. The best fighter since Floyd Money Mayweather has been Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, that was the fight I want to see. I want to see that fight. I want to see if Floyd Mayweather wanted to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. I ain't want to see him fight no fucking Keith Thurman. He ducking Keith Thurman. He ducking Keith Thurman. Fuck Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman was not Terrence Bud Crawford. That's what I want to see. But I know some people like, well, that would have never happened because, Floyd was at 47 and 52 and 54, and he was at 35. I mean, you don't think Bud would have went up to 40, 47 for Floyd Mayweather? I'm just saying. But Floyd would have killed him. Floyd destroyed Canelo Alvarez. But you niggas on Canelo Alvarez nuts harder than ever before. So it wouldn't have made a difference, would it? Actually, it would have helped propel this fame a little more. No, it don't work like that for black fighters. I only work like that for white. Oh, my bad. I only work like that for non-black fighters. Especially when it comes to black fans. A black fighter whooped the shot non-black fighter ass. Black fans will gravitate to the non-black fighter. It's happened. Canelo Alvarez is proof. But I'm finna get off on this. I'm get off this shit. Feed these dogs. Drink my coffee. Yeah, I have y'all a nice day. Bud Crawford, bruh. You might have to go to 160 to get somebody that want to fight you. That's the crazy shit. You might have to go to 160 pounds to get a quality fight. Don't fight Bruce Ennis, because you fight Bruce Ennis, you're going to beat him, they're going to say he ain't ready. Don't fight Ortiz. You beat Ortiz, they're going to say he ain't ready. You gotta fight you should fight a champion at 147. Don't fight Luke Campbell because you're going to crush his ass. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And you see the boys at 54. You see Charlo at 54 ain't trying to fight you. Castano might try to fight you. Because Castano might have some nuts. Charlo ain't trying to fight you. So, I mean, should he have to challenge Triple G at 160 pounds just to get a title fight? What kind of monkey shit is this? But you Earl Spence fans. No, I'm gonna say it right. The Terrence Crawford haters. Y'all over there. Look at Bud. Look at Bud. He has nobody to fight. I thought it was Bob Arum's fault. So now Bob Arum's out the way. What's the issue now? So let me get this right. So y'all happy, excited, ecstatic that one of the pound for pound best fighters in the world cannot get an opponent. One of the best fighters in the sport of boxing cannot get an opponent between two weight divisions. That's what y'all happy about. Understandably so. Because you're scared somebody gonna get their ass whooped. And y'all ain't scared Bud gonna get his ass whooped. Because if y'all was scared Bud was gonna get his ass whooped, if y'all knew Bud was gonna get his ass whooped, y'all say, bro, sign his ass up. Line him up. But y'all some bitches. But until then, until next time, I'm holla at y'all.